Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Good afternoon. It is good afternoon, isn't it? Well, good afternoon my time, but it's still 11:46 a.m. here, California time. Today is Sunday, January 25th, 2015. Temperature here is at 82 degrees. Holy smokies, it is beautiful. All right, we are 10 miles to the city of Industry, California. Happy Sunday, everyone. Things did not work out well as planned. I ended up spending the weekend over there at the Petro, which it didn't really turn out to be that bad, but I enjoyed the buffet over there and hang out and got to meet a really cool driver, Jesse McBride, and taught me a lot of things about oversized super loads. And you see, Jesse hauls one of those Supermax loads, you know, the kind of loads that are escorted by a gazillion escorts and police, and those loads that are humongous. That's what Jesse does. Taught me a lot about that business, and got to spend time with him, got to share with him the gospel of our Lord. And Jesse has been somewhat of in search in his heart for the meaning things of life, and I tell you what, had a great time with him. Anyway, I had to leave today. Just thought I'd show up over here a little early. I don't deliver till 2100 hours tonight, but thought I'd leave early. So when I woke up, or when I was about ready to leave, I had to go get at least 50 gallons of fuel, which I was kind of squeezing every drop of it to get 50 gallons. But I also had reefer fuel, also had DEF. On Friday, I had $9 worth of restaurant bill. And then, see, it's $50. You have to have $20 of purchase every day, or for every 24 hours you park. So basically, I was parked there for 3 days. So I needed either 150 gallons of fuel or 50 gallons, then $40 more of purchase to cover the parking fee. And otherwise you'll end up paying for the parking fee for $20, and you don't get nothing out of it. So you might as well spend $20 of purchase for the things you don't really need anyway, but you know what I mean. And from what I heard, it's company policy that they don't pay for parking fee, which I disagree, because around here, what are you gonna do? There is no other places around here to park, you know. But oh well, it is what it is. So I ended up buying a meal to go and a pair of leather gloves for $13, which is kind of really, I mean, $13 for a pair of leather gloves. That's just crazy, man. But it's better giving them than, you know, $20 for nothing, and you don't get to keep anything, and you don't get reimbursed for it. Yeah, sometimes you gotta bite the bullet, I guess. So anyway, I left the security guard. He looked at my time stamp on the ticket when I started parking there, counted my fuel receipt, my purchase receipt, and it covered the whole thing. So I didn't have to pay extra, I guess. Right now we're only 5 miles to our customer. I'm hoping there'd be a lot of parking over there. I met a driver, a WEL driver, that was also stuck there at the Petro since Friday. From what I understand, he delivered or got empty on Friday, but they didn't have any load for him until tomorrow. So that's why when I've learned that the shipper will not take it on Friday, or you know, and they won't have any reload till Monday, I kind of just decided to park at the Petro. But I think I would have been money ahead if I just stayed. I wonder why Tom wants me to get off at 7th Avenue. I think I would have been money ahead if I just went over there to City of Industry and parked there for the weekend. At least I wouldn't have to spend so much money just to, you know, cover the cost of the parking. And but then again, I wouldn't have had the pleasure of taking Jesse McBride over there to the Lux Seafood Buffet, right? Wouldn't have the honor of sharing to him the gospel. So hey, that's more important than money. And it will all work out. One thing you gotta not do around here is you gotta stop counting the pennies of your gains and loss. Otherwise, you'll drive you nuts. You know. I got my daily bread today, every day. So tomorrow is another day. Oh, yeah, this is where we get off. Silly Johnny be good. Trucks are for chicks. In-N-Out Burger. Another little piece of good news is I got my 34-hour reset today. I sat for 42 hours, and now I gained 70 hours back. For those of you who are new to the channel or new to the trucking industry, all right, this is the way it works. We are given 70 hours to work, and that's it. There's a limit to us truck drivers of how many hours we can work every week. We're only given 70 hours. And the more hours you use up every day, well, pretty soon you run out of your 70 hours and you can't do nothing. You got to sit. And it also depends of, then you start doing your recap. The recap system is whatever you did 7 or 8 days ago is your only available hours that you have for that day. For example, 8 days ago you used up 4 hours and you already used up your 70 hours. Well, that means you only have 4 hours to be to work with for that day then. It is a very complicated issue. It's like Obamacare. Nobody really understands how it works. Oh boy. It is a very, very complicated issue to explain. Not too many people are gifted to understand it. Oh. Alright, normally it's 70 hours a week available. Then we are given 11 hours to drive every day within a 14-hour period. Basically, that's the rundown of it. And then after you do your 10-hour, your 11 hours, after you done driving your 11 hours and your 14, then you have to take a 10-hour break and do it all over again. And I can promise you it's a lot more complicated than that. But basically that's how it works. And then we can't drive for more than 8 hours without taking a 30-minute break. Nobody's allowed to drive more than 8 hours without taking a mandatory 30-minute break. Alright, looks like we're here. Hope we have ample supply of truck parking here. Well, no parking there. Well, we got one. Well, we got two. And guess what? There's another WVL driver right here. That must be the Peterbilt, what is that model number? I'm no good with trucks and model numbers and specs. I'm a certified steering wheel holder. I hate ramps, I mean humps. Man, humps. Ooh, look at this. White Volvo. Oh, that's a Western Star. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Peace.